Even now, in the 21st century, the general public don't understand how devastating stroke can be. And that's why peer support is so crucial, because if you are a stroke survivor, if you are a carer for someone who's had a stroke, if you're walking to and from the shops, people don't get what stroke is and life after stroke and how difficult it can be.
I've been a stroke doctor for nearly a quarter of a century, but I haven't had a stroke, so I don't know what it feels like. So I can empathise, I can draw on my experience, but I don't have that first-hand experience. I don't know what it's like to be in that situation.
Peer support is extremely valuable, and we don't talk about it enough in terms of the impact that it has on individuals. It helps them feel connected, feel part of something in their local community. They're contributing to things in terms of being an active member of something, and being connected as humans is extremely powerful and can be more powerful than medicine and exercise.
So going to groups and meeting other stroke survivors, meeting other carers, meeting other people affected by stroke and having that peer support opportunity is a lifeline, is absolutely vital for so many people.
I'm now a volunteer. I'm actually group secretary for the Merseyside Life After Stroke group. We're like a massive family. To be honest with you, it might sound a bit cliche, but it's the truth.
Why I volunteered was because in 2010 I had a stroke, and I didn't know about the stroke groups or anything, and a lady came along from the stroke group. I thought, well, yeah, they're doing good stuff, so I joined to be a volunteer and meeting people. Because once you've had a stroke, you sit at home and you think your life's finished.
Becoming a volunteer once you've had a stroke really does improve your sort of stroke recovery. Things like it massively improves people's confidence. You see people come into the group and they're very sort of can be quite withdrawn, don't want to take part. And once they've sort of had all that training and they've actually taken part in the events and anything else that we offer, their confidence grows and they can become like a different person really.
Without volunteers we wouldn't be able to do what we do, the groups wouldn't exist. They enable us to provide meaningful peer support because many of them are stroke survivors themselves or are affected by stroke.
And it's really nice to see people who know it firsthand be able to be there and help someone else. I think that's really therapeutic, not just for the person they're talking to, but also for themselves, and that was a really lovely thing to see.
So each week I do a bit of volunteering, and it makes me feel good, and hopefully it makes other people feel good as well.
And it's so important that people who have been through the system, who have been through the terrible experience of having a stroke, are there to help mentor and support other people with stroke coming along behind them and their families.
It gives them the reason to get up in the morning and to do something. It's nice going to a group and everything be all done for you, but when you're ready for a challenge, it's something that they can take on.
And then there's a point at which you want to go back to being a person again. And that's a really big step. And that can be very difficult. It can seem completely impossible that you'll ever get back to being a parent, being a professional, being a partner, being any of the things that make up being a human being. And being a volunteer can help you on that step back to recovery. I've met people of all ages, some very young, who volunteered with the Stroke Association, sometimes for 2, 3, 4 years before they were able to go back to work. So volunteering and being a peer supporter can be such an important part of that recovery back into life after stroke.
Yeah, I've met loads of different people. It's brought your confidence out, and you can walk into the group now like you've been there all your life. It's great.
Make sure that everyone who feels isolated and alone knows that there is a community out there for them, because a lot of the time, until you're being affected by it naturally, you don't know there is a big community out there that you can tap into, so it's great to be a part of.
Somebody at the choir said, I only ever go out to appointments, so to come out and do something different other than an appointment is amazing.
And I like going to the group basically because it helps a lot of people. You're not just with one person.
But just give it a go. You will always get a warm welcome from stroke groups from across the country.
Definitely the best thing anyone can do is go to the stroke group. Everybody needs to go.
Once you take that initial big step to actually get out and join it and do it, you know, the social life starts to come back.
Come along, give it a go. Until you try it, you're never going to know.
My motto with the group is, if you say you can't, the group will take the tea off it and make you can. I really do believe that, because I went, first of all, I didn't even know the name, couldn't retain the name of the group, and I used to call it the funny group, because it made you realise that you can like laugh at yourself and you're all right to, I don't know, just be silly or even get upset in front of people, which is one thing I never used to do. But the group changed all that, and I never looked back.